Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning and thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. We begin this morning's coverage with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A former FBI informant will remain in custody as a federal judge in California overruled one in Las Vegas. Review-Journal's Arlette Youssef has the latest in the case.
That's right, 43-year-old Alexander Smirnov must stay behind bars as he awaits trial on charges of lying to officials. A federal judge in Los Angeles made the ruling Monday, reversing the previous ruling made by a magistrate judge in Las Vegas. Smirnov, a dual citizen of the U.S. and Israel, was arrested last week in Las Vegas. He's accused of falsely reporting to the FBI that executives with the Ukrainian energy company Burisma paid President Joe Biden and his son Hunter Biden $5 million each in an alleged bribery scheme. During a detention hearing, prosecutors said that Smirnov was a flight risk with ties to Russian foreign intelligence. Smirnov's Las Vegas defense attorney David Chesnoff argued that he should be released in order to help with his defense.
And we have new information on a man and a woman who were shot dead this past week. 36-year-old Mark Michael Ford is suspected of shooting Jessica Russo and John DeRochak Jr. According to a relative of one of the victims, Russo and DeRochak knew each other as bartenders at Dottie's Lounge. DeRochak's niece, Nicole Manning, says that both Russo and DeRochak worked together for several years and believes Ford was jealous of him. According to Metropolitan Police, Ford died of an apparent suicide on Sunday morning. And a surprise for students at Western High School in Las Vegas. Dirty Jobs television series host Mike Rowe visited the school on Monday to announce a new program called Warrior Pathway. This program aims to provide approximately $4.5 million in scholarships to graduating students who finish that program. At Western, current freshmen who complete the four-year program will be able to use a full-ride scholarship for a trade-focused program of their choice that takes 2 years or less to complete.
Yeah, I think if you look at the history of Western High School serves a community that is historically underserved. And the idea is, how do we take these great children, these great families, and avail the opportunity if they're willing to put in the work?
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Hundreds of people are visiting Death Valley to kayak in the reborn Lake Manly. Only about 1 foot deep, the salty water forms Lake Manly, as it's informally known, which formed after a flood of rain came from Hurricane Hilary and California's atmospheric rivers over the past 6 months. Within 2 weeks, the lake won't be deep enough to kayak in, and rangers estimate it will fully dry up by the end of April. And sunny skies are expected in your forecast for the day with a daytime high of 70 degrees, evening lows in the lower 40 degrees. The sun will stay out Wednesday and Thursday. Daytime highs are expected in the upper 60s and lower 70s. Clouds will come back out on Friday. Wind gusts are expected to reach 20 miles per hour in parts of the valley. Rain showers are expected for this weekend on Saturday, and high wind gusts are expected to remain. In business, Nevada and the Federal Trade Commission sues to block a proposed merger between grocery giants Kroger and Albertsons. The lawsuit says that the $24.6 billion deal would eliminate competition and lead to higher prices for millions of Americans. Both grocery stores agreed to merge in October 2022, claiming that a merger would help them better compete with Walmart, Amazon, Costco, and other big rivals. For more details on this story, visit lvrj.com. Looking to strike big, then what games give players the best odds at winning? The Nevada Gaming Control Board annual report details the win percentage per game. Every table game in Nevada casinos had double-digit percentage win rates for the house. The best table game goes to Mini Baccarat with 90.6 million in wins. The control board has calculated which types of machines won the most for casinos. The slots to make your best bet would be $25 slots with a 5% winning rate. According to the gaming board, sports wagering gives the best edge to the player.
On the game side, sports wagering is the best, about a 6% hold for the casinos, which means that the player has a 94% chance of winning. But that's far different than some of the other table games. For example, blackjack is the next best game for players to participate in.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. The Lady Rebels, who became the Mountain West regular season champions on Saturday with their victory over UNR, also swept the division's awards of the week. Center Desiree Young took home Player of the Week, and guard Amarachi Kimson earned Freshman of the Week. With just 3 games left in their season, UNLV's record is 24-2. Their 2-game homestand begins when they tip off against Boise State on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. at the Cox Pavilion.
In Health, sponsored by Boulder City Hospital, we're here for you when you need us. Children and sports is a fun combination, but too much of anything can cause burnout. While organized sports can help kids develop physical skills and a good exercise habit, some doctors at the American Academy of Pediatrics says studies show that nearly 70% of kids in the U.S. drop out of their favorite sport before the age of 13. A warning sign that too many children are experiencing burnout. Read the full story at reviewjournal.com/livewell.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Yankee center fielder Aaron Judge is the 7-1 favorite at the Westgate Superbook to win the Major League Baseball home run title this season. Dodgers designated hitter Shohei Ohtani is the 10-1 second choice, followed by Mets first baseman Pete Alonso and Braves first baseman Matt Olson at 12-1. Phillies left fielder Kyle Schwarber is 14-1, and Yankees left fielder Juan Soto is 16-1.
In lifestyle news brought to you by Casablanca Hotel and Resort. In a city full of bright lights and glamorous buildings, Las Vegans may agree that there are a few sights they're tired of looking at. A few of those include the concrete towers that stand across from Mandalay Bay, the Henderson Industrial Complex, a waste plant for chemical dumping that hosts several environmental issues, the desert around French Mountain, which continues to be a local dumping ground, and Naked City, the neighborhood near the Strat that has gone decades without development. What other eyesores can you spot along the valley? Let us know in the comments. In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at those locations. Go to ArizonaCharlie.com to see who's playing. The 14-time Grammy Award winner Babyface plans to perform 3 weekends in Las Vegas. He will be at Pearl Concert Theater May 24th and 25th, August 31st through September 1st, and November 8th and 9th. Tickets go on sale to the public at 10 a.m. Friday at Ticketmaster.com. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. And before you go, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints releases a new renderings for its second temple in the Vegas Valley. The church says the new temple will be 3 stories tall and will sit on 19.8 acres of land near Lone Mountain between North Grand Canyon Drive and TP Lane. An opening date has yet to be announced. We'll see you here tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.